What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at the Jurassic Park Amber Collection Pteranodon. And this is the Pteranodon from Jurassic Park 3, when little what's-his-face, Eric, gets trapped in that large aviary and is attacked by the Boids. Now, of course, this is part of the Amber Collection, as mentioned. The Amber Collection, which is more of a 6-inch scale line. However, this Pteranodon looks very much like it fits more with the 3 3/4 inch figure line. To me, personally, it just looks pretty small for 6-inch figures, whereas that Pteranodon in the film was very, very large and imposing. You can see a little Jurassic Park 3 logo on the back there, or on the side rather. And of course, oh, there we go. It's got a little bio on the back. It says, stumbling into the bird cage presents new and unforeseen dangers for Dr. Alan Grant after he unwillingly lands on Isla Sorna. Seeming to emerge from out of nowhere, the Pteranodon proves to be a perilous predator both in and out of flight. And you can see the Pteranodon there actually looking quite large because it's filling the entirety of like a doorway. So yeah, just that in the Amber Collection there. Comes with a stand. This one is clear as opposed to the more amber colored stands of previous releases. But it looks pretty cool. The paint job looks really nice, at least as far as the packaging goes. So we're going to go ahead, get it cracked open, and check this Pteranodon out right now. Alright guys, so here's the Amber Collection Pteranodon, and actually, as you can see, this clear base actually does a really nice job of giving the illusion of flight with this figure, so that's actually a really cool thing. Much props to them for that decision. So let's take a quick look at the base, which you guys are probably familiar with. It's just a little plug, and it plugs into this actual base section. The armature here can rotate, although it's a little, here you go, can rotate. Might be a little tough to show you on camera with my white background, but you guys get the idea. It's got a little Jurassic Park logo on there, and it's just made to look like rock or amber in the case of, I think, its original intention. Onto the Pteranodon itself, we have a very nicely painted, I want to say dinosaur, but it's not a dinosaur. Very nicely painted Pteranodon. Beautiful paint job here. Really nice sculpt work as well. You can really get a lot of life out of those eyes, and the eyes are painted or printed very nicely here. Really cool pattern on the entire figure. You can see the pattern along the wings and even on the underside. Got some nice gradient, looks like airbrushing on the chest, and just some dry brushing all over the figure with like a light tan sort of wash over all the limbs. You can see a little bit of red on the back here. And then we have the wings. So going to articulation, we've actually got a nice amount here. Surprisingly, a lot of articulation. You even have an ab crunch on this figure, probably so that it can come to a standing pose, and we'll try and get that kind of going here. Might be a little difficult. The legs are a little janky, and I think the majority of that is just because the joints are a little bit paint stuck, so they're a little tight. But we can try and get something going here. So you just have to be a little careful with these limbs. And I think we got it going a little bit here. This side as well. I should have done this off camera, but I just wanted to actually show you guys, you know, exactly what you get out of the package. So this is the situation you may run into. So you should be all right if you just kind of are gentle with it and figure it out. So we can kind of get, if we kind of stretch the limbs up, get kind of kind of a chimpanzee pose, maybe, with the feet. And then the arms, or wings, depending on how you want to look at it, are actually, the entire wing section is just rubber, and it does have a wire embedded, so you can kind of fold it up. In theory, should be able to fold it up for a stance on the ground. So you can kind of get a sort of bat walking stance here. It does not look super great, but you can do it. You just have to be careful you don't break the wires in the wing sections, because that would be sad for you. You do get rotation and bending on the wrist, I guess, or the clawed hands, which, you know, I don't know how accurate that is, but you get that. The wings, again, can go up and down. You do get a rotation here, however, because it is connected to the body by the membrane, you can't really rotate it in any super meaningful way. But again, there is the wire inside the arm, although I think it doesn't start until this joint here. So I think you're just going to get a little floppiness out of that. So, you know, there you go. You get a joint here at the base of the neck and a rotation as well. So you can get down and up. And of course the head also has a rotation, and it does have a, you can see up there that there is a joint there, but this is very, very tight. There we go. But you can actually get that to move as well. And the mouth does open and close quite wide. Really unnaturally wide, but although maybe, I don't know. But you can close it as well. So overall, really nice articulation wise. It's just kind of a bummer you can't get a better like standing pose out of the figure, but you know, it's not bad by any means, because not a lot of people are probably going to want to pose this Pteranodon in a stance. They'll probably want more of a flight, and it does flight really, really well, especially with the help of the stand here. And we'll just give it a little bit of updraft on those wings. But I just want to give you a quick size comparison. I know I mentioned this was a little bit small for the larger size figures, and unfortunately I don't have a 3¾ inch Jurassic Park figure with me. I normally have Muldoon kicking around somewhere for just such an occasion, but I don't know where I put him. So I'm going to show him off, or show this Pteranodon off with Blue. And I don't know why his wing wants to be floppy now. It's kind of obnoxious, but there you go. But I just want to show him off with Blue here. You can see that he is maybe a little small. He's definitely small if he's meant to be the Pteranodon from Jurassic Park 3, although he might be just fine for a standard like pterodactyl or that sort of thing for your other larger scale figures. Mine has a floppy wing, unfortunately. They're supposed to be soft detents for the limbs, but I guess mine is, it's up there. So I could probably put it up like that and then bend the wing down and kind of get that situation going. So there you go. That looks pretty good. So yeah, overall, it's a really, really nicely done Pteranodon figure. I don't think I've ever encountered a better one. So yeah, very, very well done. Very nicely painted, well articulated. I'm not sure how the rubber wings are going to hold up long term, but I guess that's something that we'll just have to wait and see. But overall, yeah, I definitely do recommend this figure, especially if you're into the Amber Collection line. I think that this is a Target exclusive in the United States, I think the entire Amber Collection is Target exclusive in the US, actually. I've seen a couple of them on Amazon after the fact, but I think at release they are exclusive to Target. I could be wrong, correct me in the comments if I am wrong. But yeah, very cool figure. So that's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button. It really does help me out. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be back with more figures and stuff real soon, so stick around for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.